Alright, so we've done a lot of stretching. So now we're going to go into upper body stretching. Great for upper body day. And basically, I'm going to be using the foam roller to help me stretch. More for our lats than anything else. So we're going to start with I believe it's a downward, no, it's not a downward dog. It's a child's pose. So first things first, right? You're gonna put both hands on the foam roller like that. Bring your butt down and try to get your chest as low as possible. Roll it in and roll right back out. Right, you take this hand, go forward, this hand goes in. Awesome, you do that same thing to the other side. Alright, perfect. Now you should feel that, although it's pretty lats, if you have a tight chest, you also feel it in your chest. Alright, once again, we're going to take the foam roller, alright, and I'm going to show you with my back facing you for a second. So, because I really want you to see this. So, do you remember the upper body stretch that, or the upper body foam roll? You're going to lay the foam roller, right basically behind your shoulder blades, alright, and just kind of lay your butt down, and then have your back stretch out and leave your arms like so. Okay, so I can see that I'm kind of not completely in the camera, so I'll do that again for you. Be patient with me. Sorry, get on here. Alright, so then again, we're just going to let our arms kind of flare right there. I am particularly tight in my chest area, so that's where I feel it. You may feel it in your abs. You can roll back and forth slowly, right? Oscillate from side to side. And you'll see in different parts. Bring it back up. And go back to this position. Now, something that we normally don't pay a lot of attention to is forearms, right? And so what happens is in this day and age is that we started doing a lot of this, you know, and your forearms are actually getting a lot more work on top of all the gripping you're having to do. So what you're going to do is you're going to be on all fours like so. One hand here, one hand here. Take your wrist, bring it as close to the ground as possible while keeping your arms straight. And then once you get that wrist to the ground, I want you to go back and forth, right? Now, you're putting most of your weight on the opposing hand while keeping your arms straight. Now, what this does is going to stretch out the forearm, right? So again, we want to do about 8 to 10, 2 seconds or so of movement, and then we're going to do that does this part of the arm here. Now we're moving on to this part. Once again, this is not my forte, but here we go. All right, so you want to go where you feel no pain. So I feel pain in that. I'm going to go actually rotate a little more outward. Perfect. So now I got my whole palm on the mat. Try to keep my arms as straight as possible. And I'm just going back and forth while keeping my hand on the mat. Alright, so that would do your forearms. So we're going to go back to chest as I'm in this position. right? And you're actually going to either bring your arms behind you like so, or here, all right? And then you're just gonna lift up. So if you're having a problem getting into that position, you can use a yoga block or I'm gonna use a little storage canister. Put my arms back here, right? And then lift up.